What is up, guys? It is Rico coming at you with a brand new video. This video is mainly going to be on my brief thoughts of Call of Duty Cold War's beta and also some of the criticisms that I have and most Call of Duty community have with the full release that is going to come out November 12th. So starting off with my brief thoughts. It's actually a really nice change. They actually made some really nice changes, and they scaled back on the snipers, especially the Pellington, which is I don't know why it made it so incredibly weak. A lot of people don't like it, and they prefer the LW3 Tundra, but I can understand why, since the Tundra is the strongest out of the both of them. But anyway, and then the maps, they added a new map called Cartel. It actually plays very well. It plays the best in combined arms. It plays the best in combined arms, but they also added it in the 6v6. But other than that, it's all right. And then Dirty Bomb, which is the new game mode that they added, it's in my opinion, it's not my cup of tea. It wasn't my friend's cup of tea either. When I was playing with them, they didn't like it. I didn't like it. But I guess it's there for whoever likes it. But other than that, just didn't really care for it. But now I'm gonna get into the main concerns that everybody has. There's mainly two. One being this game being cross generation and cross platform, since everybody's going to be able to play with each other which are either on the Xbox One, PS4, PS5, Series X, and the PC. People are people are saying that the advantages people are saying that the advantages that the advantages that next gen and PC are gonna have over the current gen, which in my opinion is kind of a valid argument or a valid, concern, because the next gen consoles and PC are gonna be running this game way higher than the next gen consoles are. I mean, the visuals don't really matter, but the performance and how smoothly the game runs is. And a lot of people are saying that they're worried about it, and if you don't like crossplay, you can always opt out, and you can play with the people that are only on your console. I mean, I'm mainly gonna be switching backward and forward because I'm mainly gonna be playing it on the PS4, and I'll have it on PS5. But I'll mainly be playing it on PS4 for now, and I can understand where people are coming from, especially since you're gonna have to, since you're definitely gonna have to open the game up on Warzone, or open the game up. I mean, you're pretty much gonna have to cut on crossplay to play Warzone, and a lot of people are gonna have problems with that. But other than that, the second point, which is probably the highest point that a lot of people are gonna have with this game, is skill-based matchmaking, which pretty sure a lot of people know that skill-based matchmaking has been an ongoing problem, or an ongoing concern of a lot of the Call of Duty community for years now. For years people have been complaining about this feature in this game, because everybody just doesn't want it in the game anymore. Like, either that or they want it to be in a separate playlist, like a ranked playlist where where people with similar KDs could challenge each other, and the more casual players can just relax and play in quick play, because that's how it used to be, and they used to have ranked playlists on the older Call of Duties, or as so I think they did. But other than that, people want that because you don't want to fire up the game and play a couple of good matches. You're doing good. You're getting high KDs. You're winning and doing all of this, but you end up but like 3 to 4 games later, you're being paired up with these guys that are just using either the cheapest tactics, using the cheapest tactics to get, to have their way with you, or they're just full out tryhards playing like they're playing in the CDL championships. And people in a lot of and that's basically driving a lot of the casual players away, because most of the casual players just want to play casually and not worry about KD, not worry about win loss, not worried about that, but they're struggling because they don't want to sit here and they don't want to sit here and they don't want to just get trashed on by all of these big people, or not all these big people, but all of these tryhards and all of these like over competitive players that are just on here to ruin people's day by just destroying people, by just flat out destroying people. But I can understand. I understand why skill-based matchmaking is in effect for these games, mainly because it's to protect the new players. But it only protects the new players for a certain amount of time until they start getting into to these big lobbies, and they or into these like skill-based match-made lobbies where they're being put up against people that are similar their skill. And I know a lot of like content creators don't like it either, because they like making montages, whether it be quick scoping, or just hitting feeds, or doing this, that, and the other in the game. And I know for a fact that they don't like it and they want something to be done about it. But in my opinion, like the game itself and the problems people are facing in this game is something that they've been, wanting to be fixed for a long time. In my opinion, I just think that it will in time be fixed. It will in time be fixed, and like other than that, I just think that people should be patient. Like, I feel like they're gonna eventually fix this, especially when the game comes out, because uh, like we've been saying this for years. I mean, yeah, it's Activision and it's Infinity Ward, Treyarch, whoever's working on the game that year. But like, I think that they'll eventually get around to doing it, because it is one of the main things that people are concerned about, and they haven't done anything about it yet. But when the number of players start dropping, when people are complaining more and more and more about all of this controversy that this game actually, creates within the community, and within what they're doing with it, they'll step in and they'll do it. Like I like everyone. I think there's this one thing that they added in the game that a lot of people wanted, and that they finally added it in, which was a field of view slider, which people have been asking for ages, and they finally put it in the game. They finally put it in the consoles, or on the console versions of the game. They finally put field of view sliders on console, which a lot of people wanted, and they actually did, and a lot of people, especially a lot of people in the Call of Duty community, are happy about it, and they think that since doing that, the skill-based matchmaking is gonna be fixed too, once they keep doing it. Once they keep complaining about it and sending their concerns in. But other than that, that's about it for me for this video. I know I've been all over the place, but please drop a like if you liked the video. If you didn't, then dislike it, share it with your friends. And it's been Rico. I'll see you guys later. Peace.